One Piece has introduced thousands of characters over the years, but some have disappeared completely. Some characters may be more important than you think, and some characters may even return in the final saga of One Piece, and some may have secrets that could reveal the entire history. So today we are counting down 5 forgotten characters that may return in the final saga. Gecko Moria is an insanely underrated character. Bro literally fought Kaido, the king of beasts himself, who Luffy had to put Gear 5 to defeat. Although he was ultimately defeated and left alone, he still was a huge threat to Luffy in Thriller Bar. And his shadow foot was exceptional. However, he has an incredibly wasted potential. But probably not, because the last time we saw him, he went to save Absalom from the Blackbeard crew, and Blackbeard gave him 2 options, either to join the Blackbeard crew or die, and that's the last time we saw him. So could there be any more to his character? What we do know is that Blackbeard is one of the strongest pirates, so he could return as an ally to Luffy or even the strongest Blackbeard pirate crew. Well, is Akainu really forgotten? Well, in a way, because he has not appeared in the story for years. However, he is the fleet admiral of One Piece and is an insanely powerful character. I don't know if you remember, but he killed Ace. So Luffy and Sabo has unfinished business with Akainu. And let me tell you, Oda never really wastes characters. Akainu has insane potential, and his magma foot is an incredibly huge threat to Luffy. So Akainu may return, but we do not know when or where. We all remember who he was in Skypiea. People literally called him a god just because they were afraid of him. And there is not many characters in One Piece who can come to a land and start to rule over it instantly. You can see his raw power from many attacks like El Toro and Raigo. Further, his haki is next level and was years ahead of the One Piece. Famously used his observation haki and paired it with his lightning powers. He used his haki to read electromagnetic signals using his lightning powers to spy on an entire island at once. That gives him godlike powers. If this is not good use of the devil fruit, I don't know what is. He could sense people from miles away and instantly hit them with lightning. With this power, he could have rivaled Yonkos like Whitebeard and Kaido. On top of that, if he learned armament haki and assuming from his observation haki, it would have been so powerful that he could have genuinely beat Yonkos like Blackbeard. So it's unlikely that Enel would be wasted. His potential is huge. he even may return as a bigger threat to Luffy than in Skypiea. After all, he just went to the moon. He didn't die. Scopper Gaban is a unique character. His power was never fully shown. And in the Final Saga, with Elbaf coming up, he is an incredibly important character. And let me remind you, he knows the history of the world. So he is an even bigger threat to Emu and the world government than you think. So he may return as one of the most important characters and a bigger threat to Emu. Now the last time we saw Doflamingo was when he was defeated by Luffy and imprisoned in the world. But let me remind you, he knows the truth in Marijua, which probably is about Emu and the Gorosei members. So he has a huge potential and may even return as an ally or a threat to Luffy. So the Final Saga, like we all know, is not just about defeating Emu. It's about the history of the world and how it will unfold. So some forgotten characters may eventually return. So do you agree? Let me know in the comments. And make sure to like and subscribe. And until the next video, peace.